Okay, so 3 weeks ago, I downloaded this English app. Day one, I studied for 45 minutes. I felt incredible. I told my girlfriend, this is it. This time, I'm finally going to become fluent.
I know exactly where this is going.
Day two, 30 minutes. Day three, 20 minutes. And by day 10, I opened the app, saw a little red number telling me I'd missed 6 days in a row, and I just closed it. I haven't opened it since.
And now, every time you see that app icon on your phone, you feel a small wave of guilt.
Every single time. It's almost worse than not trying at all.
Mark, welcome to what I call the motivation roller coaster. Honestly, I've done the exact same thing with a grammar book. Bought it, read the first 2 chapters in one sitting, and it's still sitting on my shelf, unfinished, a year later.
Wait, you too? I thought this was just a beginner problem.
That's the first myth we need to break. This has nothing to do with your level. Advanced learners, beginners, even native speakers learning a new skill, everyone rides this same roller coaster. Today we're going to talk about why this happens and, more importantly, why it's not actually your fault.
It's not my fault because it really feels like my fault.
It feels that way, but let's look at what's actually happening in your brain. That huge burst of energy you felt on day one, that's not motivation in the way you think. That's novelty. Your brain got a hit of dopamine because everything was new and exciting.
Okay.
The problem is, dopamine from novelty is designed to fade. It's not built to last. So when you studied for 45 minutes on day one, you weren't building a sustainable habit. You were riding a chemical high, and chemical highs always come down.
So the crash was inevitable?
Completely inevitable. And here's the part almost nobody tells you. The crash isn't the real problem. Everyone's motivation drops after the first week. The real problem is what your brain does next.
Which is?
It tells you a story. A very convincing, very wrong story. It says, if you can't do 45 minutes anymore, you've failed. There's no point in doing 5 minutes. That's not real studying.
Oh, I say that to myself constantly. What's the point of 10 minutes? I might as well wait until I have a full hour free.
That's the trap. It's called all or nothing thinking, and it's the single biggest reason English learners quit. Your brain treats language learning like a light switch, on or off, all in or completely out, when actually it should be treated like a dimmer switch.
A dimmer switch?
Some days you're at full brightness, 90 minutes, super focused. Other days you're barely glowing, 2 minutes, half asleep. Both are still the light being on. Both still count toward the same goal.
Okay, but practically, how do I stop the crash from happening in the first place?
You don't stop it. You plan for it. This is the real reframe. Stop chasing motivation and start building a system that survives without it. Motivation is a feeling. Feelings are unreliable. A system doesn't need to feel like anything. It just needs to be small enough to repeat.
What does that actually look like in real life?
It looks boring, honestly. Instead of, I'm going to study English for an hour every day, which sounds amazing on day 1 and impossible on day 12, you set a minimum so small it feels almost silly to skip.
Like what?
2 minutes, 1 flashcard, 1 paragraph of reading, something so easy that even on your worst, most exhausted, most stressed out day, you can still honestly say yes to it.
That feels too easy to actually work.
That's exactly why it works. The goal isn't to learn a huge amount in one session. The goal is to never let the streak completely break, because the moment you tell yourself, I already failed, why bother? That's when people disappear for months, sometimes forever.
So 2 minutes today is genuinely better than 45 minutes once a month?
2 minutes every single day will always beat 45 minutes that only happens once. Consistency rewires your brain over time. Intensity just burns you out fast and leaves you with nothing to show for it.
Okay, I actually feel a bit better about that missed app streak now.
Good. There's one more piece though. Stop measuring success by how much you did and start measuring it by whether you showed up at all. Did English happen today? Yes or no? That's the only question that matters.
Not how long, not how well, just did it happen?
Exactly, because did it happen is something you can win even on a terrible day. Was it 45 minutes of perfect focus? Is a standard that's designed to make you feel like you failed.
That's actually a relief to hear.
So here's your homework for this week. Pick one English habit, just one, and shrink it down to something almost embarrassingly small. 2 minutes of listening, 1 sentence of writing, 1 new word before bed.
And if I have a good day and want to do more?
Then do more. The minimum isn't a limit, it's a floor. You can always go higher, but on your low days, that floor is what keeps you from falling off the roller coaster completely.
I like that. The floor, not the ceiling.
Exactly. So next time you feel that guilt looking at an app you abandoned, remember, you didn't fail, and you're not lazy. You just built a system that was too fragile to survive a bad day. Build a smaller one, and this time, make it strong enough to last.
All right, that's genuinely motivating, ironically.
If you've ever felt that motivation crash, tell us in the comments. What's your version of the forgotten app? And if this helped, subscribe, because next episode, we're tackling another trap that's quietly holding your English back.
See you in 2 weeks.